And we'll see the Nautilus, not the Alistair response here. Alistair, a very common response actually to the Rel in lane, but they just want to have the Nautilus for those team fights.
Yeah, Kellen just wanting a little bit more engage. Of course, you can just throw out the anchor whenever it's off cooldown to see whether there's an opportunity, a little less. A lot of it does hinge on the shoulders of Dokdam as well, much like a lot of the Nongshim drafts that we have seen. If this Kai'Sa hits critical mass the majority of the time, as Showmaker is going to do exactly that here with Gori, who is getting shoved out of this lane. Certainly a difficult one.
Lost power for this Nidalee that isn't going to be able to get that same sort of tempo leads. Look at this career, 41 games, 80% win rate.
Well, now it's might be getting a little bit difficult as he decides to go back in on Rich. There's the teleport from Showmaker, though.
Can he
interrupt? As Gori wants to try and interrupt, he's not going to be able to. Rich going to be preemptively flashing, but that means that he's just going to get taken down. That's going to be first blood, slide over extension, but great capitalization from Damwon.
In terms of prio there, they're not able to get in first.
Well, they might be still going for some sort of fight as the Rift Herald is down very, very low. Now Beryl moving himself into position. Only level 5 as it is going to be the secure on that Rift Herald. Kellen in a bit of trouble. Magnet Storm not actually available. That was Canyon with his ultimate as now Khan dives on forward. Rich throws out the ulti, but it's already the exhaust down on the cannon. Ghost is going to be able to pick up that kill as now the Nautilus is just fed to the wolves and Dokdam pushed completely out of the fight. Peanut to augment his first blood that he's already picked up as Kellen going to come through for a gank. A couple of marks of the Storm are here, so the stun is going to come down. Great Dredgeline is going to land here as Khan looks to try and turn it around, but that ain't happening. Rich picks up the first kill for Nongshim of this semi-final series to close the gap even further, right? You don't need to have a water position as we've got a gank. This is what the Renekton Nidalee can do. The Jace, absolutely nothing he can do to respond as now a Slicing Maelstrom comes in. Another decent exhaust, but he's not tired enough as they do manage to get one. There's the knock up onto Gori, but he turns it onto the Xin Zhao, and Nongshim have found their way back.
Kellen's got it, and Nongshim now looking to take this Drake we were talking about.
Well, in goes Canyon. He's going to try and steal it, and he does so. Now the knock up onto Gori. He gets himself towards the backline as now Kellen is trying to get that re-engage, but Dokdam dives forward, immediately gets CC'd as Canyon. He's looking for him. Can he find the audacious charges? No. Slips into the brush, no vision available for Damwon Kia as Khan. Can he find the shock blast? And the answer is yes. Dokdam was peeking out, and unfortunately there was a Jace there as Damwon Kia once again.
This is the Damwon Kia starting to pick up so much extra gold, though. Getting that inner turret versus, you know, the damage we saw mid.
Showmaker spots out the problem. Now trying to return it as well as the Everfrost is going to land. Dokdam in a lot of trouble as there's a Realm Warp. Dokdam, oh no, he has no way of getting out. No, does find the ulti. That was beautifully done. However, meant nothing in the end as Wind did become lightning and Canyon picked up the kill.
So, I mean, he's so fed in this game, Showmaker is. You just blow up instantly. So reliant on hitting those spears. As we watch this from Showmaker's perspective, Sweeper sees it, calls it out. He's like, I'm fighting, drops the Everfrost, and Canyon's here. So he's like, I'm ulting. Let's go. And yes, he does, of course, hold that and get out of there, but dies regardless.
Well, so vision going to be given over, but as you can see, Peanut is nowhere near this pit. Yeah, Damwon Kia know it. Yeah, they're just going to burst it down very comfortably. Damwon Kia just walk in, grab themselves a Baron, and Canyon's not going to be able to make it to the Realm Warp. However, he's happy to stick around here as the rest of the team are just blocking the escape. There's the ulti. Canyon trying to get Gori into the rest of his team. Maybe not exactly what they wanted, as Ghost doesn't have the ultimate, remember. Good exhaust onto Rich in the backline, and Ghost trying to stand his ground as Peanut is going to get taken out. Gori flashing forward, trying to get a kill, and will be able to lock down the Rise. As now Nongshim, there's only one Baron left remaining. Can they take it? And yes, it's an ace from Nongshim as the Noodles wake up. I mean, Rich, I don't... Banshees right now is Rich looking for a potential flank play. As you can see, Damwon Kia somewhat grouped up as in goes Peanut, but not able to steal away the Baron. That was a decent 50-50, but just not able to be won by Nongshim, as now they're looking to try and corral. The flash forward from Kellen as Peanut has to go golden preemptively, and now he's flashing out of the pit. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb, but Gori, he's got himself the Sterix. Canyon fails to flash to get over the wall. Meanwhile, the bottom fight is going as well, and Rich is going to go golden. Damwon Kia, they want no more of this, and they'll back away with 4 Barons intact.
4 Barons? And so much good frontlining here from Canyon, who now has a GA too, so there's just really no risk involved. He soaks up so much damage, and then Damwon Kia pounce and they could do so from such long range. Now they could just siege up this inhibitor turret. They've got the Baron buff. This is so difficult to play as Nongshim. You don't have any flank angles. You don't have any opportunities here.
Yeah, and 4v5, they just can't do it. So Damwon Kia, they just get themselves together. It's just the well-oiled machine walking through with 5 legs. And just going to look to try and smash down some Nexus turrets now. We've got 7 seconds on Kellen, but the Nexus turret will go down, and they're avoiding the spears. They're avoiding any sort of engage potential as Rich doesn't have flash, so the cannon can't really get in. It's like, yes, he can dash cannon, but that's about it. And now looking for a potential flank. Kellen's going to come up once again, but immediately goes back to the death chamber. Just really like the black and white screen. As Gory now in trouble. Peanut going to go golden in the middle of the fight. As you can see, Canyon ignoring the slicing Maelstrom, and Damwon Kia still looking for more. Ghost has a lot of damage available, but it's a 3v3 as Doctom will be taken down. It's a triple kill for Canyon. Oh my goodness, Nongshim, they just didn't quite have it at the end there, and yes, they will be able to push them out of the base, but at what cost? It looks like this will be.
It's another inhibitor turret as well. It's another inhibitor turret. It's guaranteed Cloud Soul here. And I mean, you do see a teleport drop down for Gory. He's going to try to flank here, but now they're just going to collapse onto Peanut.
They're looking for it. This is actually somewhat dangerous as there's some low health bars, and Gory has a lot of AoE. Peanut looking to try and get some spears to land, but with no vision, the face check is too dangerous.
Well, it does prevent them from doing the Drake for the time being here as well. Nongshim do have the Kellen defense at home for a moment, and they're just going to start this.
Yeah, well, the teleport immediately from Khan as soon as he comes out. 1 second and Showmaker is going to join him as Canyon is going to be able to come through. Can he win another fight is the question. The answer is absolutely, as it's even Ghost that picks that one up. And here is the Cloud Soul. As whenever you press R, you're going to be running straight towards that last remaining Nexus turret. As, oh no, Gory's not going to be able to make it. As the Realm Warp is going to be used just for the fun of it.
Well,
that just made sure that there was nowhere that Gory was going to be able to go. Crash down, avoided completely, as now Canyon dives on top of Kellen, but he dredge lines himself away. Doctom's still pretty healthy here, but they still want to try and take him out. Rich in trouble, goes golden and throws down the ultimate as well, but Kellen is the one that's going to be taken out. Khan diving on forward, finds the cannon, but he's got a GA. Goes with no mana, but still going to be able to get it. The 1-2 punch of the satchel into the auto, and the Nexus will go down. Damwon Kia eventually take this game, and yes, they had a lot of control, but Nongshim, they found a few good moments, and we'll see whether they can hold on to them. Moving basically permanently for the last 3 weeks for a reason.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I mean, it's so much damage. Look at the damage from Canyon. That is ludicrous. Doubling Peanut.
So they have a lot of ways to set up for the poke and consistent damage they have. I really do prefer Damwon Kia's draft for the same reasons I did the last game. But if you look at Nongshim's comp, there's a lot of burst, there's a lot of pick potential. There's so many ways to pick off solo champions if they are caught out of position.
Yeah, and also Trundle quite good into the Lee Sin in the early stages. Of course, anyone that is melee that tries to do physical damage, both of those teams will be guaranteed going to Worlds if Damwon Kia wins this series. It will be Damwon Kia, Gen.G, and T1, all 3 of them. Will be in there as a flash immediately from Ghost here on the bottom side of the map. Is Kellen taking some damage? Doctom as well, really asserting his dominance here. Yeah, look at his wraparound, man. There is so much space that he has bought for himself as Rich is down to half health. This could potentially be dangerous as there is the empowered Shock Blast, gets the hammer throw back as well as Khan, understanding now that things have become dangerous, does get into the brush there as now Rich is going to immediately flash. Can we find the autos? Yes! First blood goes to Khan. Now Canyon trying to get here in time. Will he be able to find the pillar is the question. The flash forward from Peanut, but now Canyon is on him. The chomp's going to come down and Canyon says, yep, that's going to be enough as Rich is going to teleport back to lane. Yeah, we're looking for a dive potentially. Showmaker also roaming up. Shock Blast going to hit, and now Canyon's going to come through. Sticks Rich between the wall. A beautiful pillar, and Khan is going to get another kill.
I mean, you don't talk about pillar mechanics all too often, but when they're that good, I mean,
that's the dream. That was pillar
the best
placement.
Pillar, but the pillar is just the cherry on top.
That's glorious. We're going to see this outplay as well. Khan really. Even also getting the siege minion. And, I know a lot of us, Jonas Strong especially, love that. Gets the flash. And now he's like, yeah, you can take me if you want. Not too worried about it.
Even gets one more auto off. Almost gets the second there. And yeah, Peanut does have flash, but loses it there. And he calls it out. Look at this pillar.
Oh.
You were just out of luck, my dude.
Yeah, it's just not what you want. Also, Pillar of Filth being...
having a... Okay, hold that thought. Canyon's here.
No flash, remember, as he does have the ultimate, but he doesn't have his life. So you need to have your life in order to get yourself some kills. So that's another one. On to Rich.
This is...
can't afford to be up that far.
Yeah, he can't afford to be up that far. Flashless still. And, you know, and so yes, there could have been a fight, but you don't need to risk as was what I was talking about.
Showmaker's here now as well as Rich underneath the turret. The subjugate goes down. There's the slicing maelstrom, and Rich knows that he's dead. Doesn't even opt in for the flash. Canyon still at half health after tanking up that turret. Is now Nongshim looking for a bit of a pickup onto Ghost here. They will be able to get there. As the ulti comes out, the turret not going to be able to do enough. So really good answer to the Gori. Okay, does have to get around this pillar, but does so. Back to, I believe, his initial distortion as, love this, using it very similar to that of a Cannon Barrage to allow that tempo and macro advantage to continue. Mega Inferno Bomb used just to stop Rich from being able to do anything. He does have a flanking teleport opportunity, and in goes the Magnet Storm Beryl. Not in position here, as they are just going to be able to eliminate Khan and get the shutdown goal. Beryl, beautiful Solar Flare to avoid Rich. Because Cloud Soul is my absolute favorite, but as far as the Rift and the changes, very happy. As Damwon looking to try and grab themselves an inner turret. Pillar of Filth is down as Rich taking way too much damage there. The satchel was beautiful as he does avoid the Mega Inferno Bomb. I was blind from Ghost, may as well go for it there as Showmaker going to avoid the Q from Peanut. But as we can see, Kennen able to back away. Kellen, oh my goodness, I mean this Jace damage is just ludicrous. As Gori once again trying to get themselves into a spot where they can do some work. No teleport available. Oh my goodness, goodbye.
You're dead.
Yep, Peanut just popped immediately. Another pillar comes down, another Magnet Storm comes in as Kellen immediately blows up this time. The Samira can't do anything either as Canyon goes golden. Gori teleported in, oh no! The hammer does drop, and goodbye LeBlanc. The answer from Damwon this time is just too good.
I mentioned
who quite like that, but Showmaker going to walk into this brush. Spotted out there by Rich as this Ocean Soul Point available for Nongshim. They are in position, but so is Damwon this time around. Subjugate always going to be there to augment Canyon's health pool. Can he actually get in and try and stop this one? He walks on forward, but he's not going to be able to deny the Soul Point as Rich now gets through with a massive slicing Maelstrom, but the Mega Inferno Bomb is also there. Peanut tries to dive forward. The immediate interruption on the S rank, and it's full denial once again. Gori now the one left without any friends. And Nongshim in this game aren't stealing any team fights.
No, not stealing any team fights away, and they're definitely not going to be stealing this Baron that Damwon Kia is going to get handed to on a golden platter after that last exchange.
A golden one?
Yeah,
oh no, that's worse than a silver one.
Yeah. You could just go to the fountain at that point, and that's where we are in this game.
Yeah. Oh no, there's no stopwatch available for Rich. No Zonya's there either, so
he's only
every
got a
time
flash.
He takes damage, right? Like, he's just not going to be alive long enough to get anything, as there's the Mega Inferno Bomb. It's going to land a fair bit of damage. Kellen immediately going to get interrupted and blown up by Ghost. Peanut tries to get into the backline for a kick, but he's not going to be able to reposition. Brilliant exhaust onto the Samira. Denies all of that possible damage. And it's a triple kill for the Jace. Damwon Kia will destroy Nongshim in game number 2 and now earn themselves match point and an invitation to try and get towards that three-peat for domestic titles.
It's just been such a classy game from Damwon Kia.
The Ziggs was able to do in the earlier stages, but in the late game, I mean, what you gonna do? Look at these damage numbers. It was just Khan versus Nongshim.
Yeah.
That's exactly how Damwon approached this game. They're like, all right, well, if Khan just gets to a point this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have so much power, and he's going to have so many opportunities to leap into a fight and get those execution kills onto whoever is low, whoever is set up for him, whoever gets knocked up. And there's so many ways to do that with Damwon Kia, but they are going to have to play around those ultimates. That's going to be a key factor. Without those ults, or if you end up wasting them or losing them before an objective because you took a bad fight, you're not going to have
around all of that synergy in the early stages of the game. I think it's largely going
in between episodes.
Yeah, well, they're going to dive on forward here as Canyon is on the bottom side. Flame Chompers not really doing enough as Beryl is going to go down low. Doctarm looks for it and finds it. The flash is a little bit late though, so he's definitely going to die. Canyon might have to lock this one down, and it's the double kill for the Diana. That's a pretty good start.
And make the big play there when the push is real. And Peanut, once again, very passive. This is a very extended trade.
Yeah, Khan actually winning out on this one, though, as Rich. The Hyperproc's going to come in. Khan's almost mega. He'll have the hop, possibly, as there's the flash forward. The auto's in the air, and the Hyper will finish it off for the solo on the top side. His name is indeed Khan. Here's the crash down. Good play, as Kellen might still die, unfortunately. Lands the hook, but it's just to give Beryl a bit of a hug as Canyon comes through with the Moonfall. Doctarm's in trouble. One more auto after this will do it. But he's now underneath the turret. I mean, where's he going to go as Beryl's got another crash down for him? There's Canyon going to get on over. Let's see whether he can actually lock this one down. There's the Wombo combo, though. It doesn't matter who takes the Herald. They immediately give a double kill over to Ghost, who's now chasing after Gory. He's going to heal just for the gap close. It's another kill to go over to Showmaker. And oh man, Nongshim just really not looking like they have it this game.
No, this is unfortunately the worst of the three.
Yeah. It is not quite going to be enough to even out the trade, especially after that incredible team fight for Damwon. Hook going to go wide once again. As, okay, Chains of Corruption also not going to hit the mark, but Kellen's still dead. He's going to go golden for a moment, but Beryl's going to crash down. Kellen's just going to get autoed by Ghost, and now they're looking for Peanut. Canyon going to get queued, and so Peanut's going to be able to lock that one down. As now Gori looking for an opportunity, but my god, the damage from the follow-up, and Showmaker's not done yet. Doctarm now having to deal with this Yasuo, and he's not going to be able to. It's a double kill, and everyone...
This one anymore, I'm afraid. No amount of side lane pressure.
Well, Kellen's going to find a hook onto Ghost here, who's just going to wander around, look to not give an assist over, but it is going to be a Lantern that gives that kill to Rich. So that's good news. Desperate to try and find any avenue back into this one, but it is so hard. As okay, the ultimate going to come through. Beryl might be taken out here, and yes, Peanut will be able to lock down that kill. So as I say it, certainly a bit of extra opportunity for Nongshim, finding a couple of picks in a row to come through here as well for Shirley. So once again, a lot of value as in goes Beryl, actually, looking for the dive. And yep, they can do it. The on-demand Ultra CC combo comes in, and Peanut, absolutely nothing he can do. Triple charge, gamers?
Yeah.
What's happening this time? No, Kellen should be able to get it, yeah.
He does get it, but this is the stage we are at in this game for Damwon Kia, where they can walk forward and press R, and anybody who gets caught dies. Do we see it taken, though, is the question.
This is not a base race that you're going to win, Nongshim, I'm sorry, as that's a hook, but he wanted to go in anyway. There's the Moonfall. Goodbye, Kellen. Canyon's going to try and walk this one out as Showmaker puts up the wind wall. Now Doctarm trying to get some damage down in response. Rich not really finding the response here either.
Yeah, I was literally going to make the same reference. Like, Freak is like, nice. Yeah. Doctarm.
Okay, there's the kickback, as there's the delivery of Canyon, but he's got a stopwatch. Trying to keep himself alive. He flashes, but goes the opposite direction. Looks for Doctarm here and gets him. In the end, he's going to type Worth in all chat. As now Khan looking to chase this one down. Doesn't find the flash. Nah. As Kellen's going to get a stray boulder to the head. Misses the hook, unfortunately, and Showmaker is looking for even more. In they all go as Peanut flies on forward, but he's going to get taken down by the Yasuo, and Beryl crashing down over the wall. Khan is going to kill Kellen once again. It feels like in the same play as Gori. But what is going to be the response? Q going to connect onto Beryl. Doesn't take very much damage there at all, as now Khan is just looking for Peanut. The crash down comes on forward. Damwon Kia might have to turn and get towards a team fight. It's going to be a decent Nara into the wall. Coming through from Goro, who grabs the first kill as well. The second, as that dynamic duo are going to be taken out. Make it trio. Can they do so? As Canyon is in the area. Now looking for his opportunity. Finds the Moonfall. There's the ulti to come through at the same time. The Magnet Storm's good. It is going to be soul point over to Damwon Kia, but can they actually win the fight? Is the question, as Khan finds himself the lone member in the area, and it's once again an answer from Nongshim, much like in game number one. This is it. If Nongshim win another team fight, I think it might just be game. And if Damwon Kia can steal away this Drake before this one, is that the flash forward from Kellen? All right, he's going to die earlier, but can Canyon actually win this fight is the question. The Rel also going to fall down. It is a big Nara into the wall. So Silas is already dead. Peanut goes golden, but they might be able to take him down, and Doctarm is now free hitting Showmaker. Can he get into the backline? The answer is yes, but then he immediately dies. The flash out from Canyon, and the Drake is still alive. Nongshim will deny the soul. Damwon here at the moment doing a decent job trying to hold on to their turrets. Bit of added aggression there from Showmaker as he slides through the minions towards Rich, but notice how to lock anything down. Okay, Nas going to get an ulti. Rich in a bit of trouble, throws down his ult himself as now he's trying to escape, but the CC is just too much. So that's the GA down. Gori looking for an opportunity, but no, he is just going to cone his way out. Spotted as he dives on in. They find Dom. This is massive for Damwon. Can they get towards Rich now? Who's the next option? Showmaker has dived towards him. Gori has taken out the Varus, but he's not necessarily the carrier now. Showmaker's dancing around the fight. He's got himself his Guardian Angel, and they say goodbye to Nongshim. Damwon Kia, they can always team
at the very last second. Look at this.
들어갔거든.
The second he sees the ward, he knows there's no way that he can hesitate. He has to go at the exact moment, and he does. And it's so well played here. And once Duckdom is dead, there is no team fight.
Well, now Rich might have to be the hero. He almost had the Hextech ultimatum, as it is going to be the smite that comes through onto the Baron. Now can they keep themselves alive is the question. The last breath says absolutely yes, as they're looking to try and finish off the fight. Rich dashing towards the back of the pit now as Dogdom, nowhere near as safe as he's been in previous fights. He flashes for a kill onto the Rel, but that ain't what you want, as it's a double for Khan and Canyon. Oh man, what a series for this man.
Oh, what a series for Canyon, and we watched a literal miracle happen before our eyes. That team fight for Gori on the previous Baron that brought Nongshim back into this game meant that we got to watch 35 minutes of League of Legends in this final game of this series, but it's all going to come crashing down. Peanut, hands off the keyboard here, as this is Damwon Kia securing their spot in the finals, their spot in the group stage of Worlds.
This is just amazing work from Damwon Kia. It seems like in 2021, Damwon Kia are the most inevitable of the LCK. Congratulations, they've made it. That last moment. Having a look here, Canyon, yeah, that's a lot of Diana damage. But you can see, look at that huge hiccup that we can see towards the later stage of that game. It's certainly something that Nongshim have sort of made a name for themselves about. Pure dominance, yeah, but here we go, interview time, so here is Jisun.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jisun with the POG interview, joined by Showmaker Khan Canyon after a 3-0 victory over Nongshim. Congratulations on making it into the finals 3 seasons in a row. Feels great. What about you, Khan?
저는 뭐 아무 팀이나 이제
I mean,
쉽게 도달할 수 없는 영역에 일단 발을 걸친 것 같아서 기분이
I'm
좋네요.
on the kind of level that not many teams or players can actually accomplish, so it feels awesome. Same, it's very meaningful. Canyon, since 2020 LCK summer, Damwon Kia is picking up 4 straight 3-0 victory. I also thought that if we can start off really well, it's gonna be a very clean game. But I thought in Game 3 we might lose because we made so many mistakes in Game 3, but we did win, so I'm glad. In the summer split, you guys decided, you guys fell to Nongshim for 2 times in a row, but you guys decided to choose them as your opponent. Just because we thought T1 is stronger than Nongshim, and that was the only reason. Khan, I think Jace was the centerpiece of Damwon Kia's draft today. And everyone knows about Khan's Jace, especially the ones who got beaten by your Jace, but Nongshim actually decided to let it through for multiple times. Did you have the confidence that you'll be having the full control with the Jace? It's not about me, having the chase. It's more about my teammates helping out in order to get the lead that I needed on the top lane and have the control of the map. And also, you had a lot of Jace Ziggs comp back to back. I guess poke comp is really a high valued comp in the current patch. It's not about the value, it's more about we know how to play that well. And Showmaker, we saw a pocket pick from Damwon Kia, Rel support, a champion that has not been a mainstream these days. Is it something you guys prepared for the playoffs? Rel got buffed recently, and Burrow, just like you mentioned, has an undefeated win rate on this champion, so that's definitely one of his comfort picks. He gets even more confident. Showmaker, we had 35 kills at 35 minutes into the game. 1 kill per minute, and you guys also got aced by Nongshim as well. What kind of playstyle did you guys prepare in this series against Nongshim? Just like we can see from their stats, Nongshim is really good at turning the game around and getting the comeback victory. So we wanted to focus on the macro play and not letting Nongshim to get their comebacks. In Canyon, Nongshim played Samira Rail comp after a very long while. What did you guys say after seeing that bottom duo pick? We have to be a lot more cautious out on the bottom lane, and also we had Trundle on our comp, so we knew that we'll be having the lead heading into the later stage of the game, so we wanted to focus on the early game, not to make mistakes and have accidents. Kwan, you were just dominating, dismantling the top lane. It was totally a top gap kind of a game. Is that because of Chase winning the lane, or is it because of Trundle playing around the top lane to support you? I think Jace did a great job, because he forced 2 flashes out of the opponent top in jungle, and then later on I was able to capitalize on my rune choice, the Predator. Kwan, what about you? I think my jungler did a great job, because my jungler is Canyon, so it's okay to get ganked, because I believe in Canyon that he'll be able to compensate that somewhere else, so I get to feel less pressure, which allowed me to get a turnaround kill. So this kind of a credit, this kind of a belief, trust, faith in with my teammates allows me to win this kind of a 1v2 trade. Showmaker, what do you think of Kwan's long sentence and answer? I think I did well. It's on me. That's why you guys all want the POG in this series. So moving on, we also have a question about the itemizations. Youmu's. Could you tell us about the item as well? Any tips for Chase play in solo queue? A lot of Chase players actually build Youmu's as a second item. So I tried it once, and then in that situation, I don't think that was the best choice. So I think it's really important to build the right item in the right game. Game 3, we had Yasuo, Diana, Wombo combo duo. And you guys actually had about 10k gold lead. But you guys kind of flipped it at the Baron and also at the Drake. Weren't you guys worried about the status of the game? Oh, I was saying that it's okay, but in my mind I was like, that was a whoopsie. But still, my teammates, they are also good at concentrating in the late game, so I still believe that we will be able to win the late game. So we have this turnaround teamfight secured by Tama and Kia. That was initiated by Canyon's flank play. Wasn't it a difficult angle to try? I just said, I'll just go for a flank and trust me. And thankfully I was able to find Jinx in the back line. So it was really good. You did see that ward with the sweeper, which means the opponent now knows your location as well. How are you able to make that decision to flash over the wall and open teamfight? That was like do or die sink or swim situation, that was the only way for us to win the teamfight. And that decisive play brought victory to Damon Kia. Tomorrow it's gonna be Genji versus T1, the second match of the playoff round 2. Who do you think will make it to the finals? We have beaten Genji in the spring split once, so I wanna find a new kind of prey, T1. Fighting. Come on. What about you? I also have some good friends in T1, also in Genji, And I have more in Genji, so I would like to face off my friends at the final, so Genji fighting. What about you, Canyon? I just want to have a really good one. 3-2, 5 games, a very good and entertaining series. I don't care who wins. And Tama and Kia, what's your mindset heading into the LCK finals 3 times in a row? Fighting from Showmaker. A relay of fighting. What about you, Kenyon?
파이팅.
The last very cute fighting from Kenyon. Showmaker, pretty unhappy about Kenya's low energy fighting, but still, that's a wrap for the Showmaker Con Kenyan POD interview. And now this is the final list for the LCK finals, and I'm gonna hand it over to our casters. Thank you.
Thank you.